Hi, busy moms. How are you today? Tell me if this sounds familiar. You finally get a moment to yourself. You sit down and maybe you even try to put your feet up and rest. And then suddenly your mind starts spinning. Did I sign that form? Was I too harsh? Did I yell at them like too much? I should have handled that better. Oh no. Is their sports uniform ready for tomorrow night? You truly want peace, but your brain just won't shut off. And today, we're going to talk about why that happens, why moms in particular struggle to rest, and how guilt keeps your mind trapped in this constant overthinking loop. And let me tell you something right now. You are just overloaded. You have way too many things that you're trying to do, and you're being pulled in many directions. If that's ever happened to you, drop a yes in the comments. So, this guilt thought loop is what happens when our brain tries to fix the feeling of guilt with more thinking. You feel guilty for yelling, for taking time for yourself, for not being everything to everyone. And instead of feeling that emotion and letting it pass and letting it flow through you, your mind starts searching for solutions. Maybe if I plan better for tomorrow, maybe if I make it up to them, maybe if I just say stay on top of everything right now and get it all done. But all that thinking does is keeps you spinning. It doesn't fix the guilt. Like I said, it just keeps you spinning. Moms are especially vulnerable to this loop because we care so deeply. We want to get it right, but that love turns into this mental overdrive. What does your version of the guilt loop sound like? Drop a few of those thoughts in the comments. So let's talk about why this happens. For most of us, it starts way before motherhood. We were taught that being a good mom or a good wife or just a good woman in general meant being helpful, responsible, strong, the one who kept it all together. Then you became a mom, and that belief gets amplified. Your nervous system learns that being on guard equals being a good mom. So even when the house is quiet and the kids are safe, your brain doesn't believe it. Silent feels like danger. Stillness feels like a failure. And then that guilt, that's just your nervous system saying, if I stop, something might fall apart. If I don't do it, who's going to do it? And that's why your mind won't turn off. It's not weakness, it's protection. Do you ever notice how hard it is to relax? even when everything's okay? I want you to know this. Your thoughts aren't the enemy. They're just messengers. They're saying, I need to feel safe before I can rest. I need to know I'm enough when I'm not doing everything. And when you understand that, everything starts to shift. You stop blaming yourself for overthinking and start realizing your body has been in survival mode. You're trying to keep your family safe by staying alert. The awareness is the beginning of finding peace. The calm starts when you control your mind, but when you comfort it as well. A lot of women that I work with, they talk a lot about wanting to do everything and then getting upset when things don't kind of go the way they expect them to go. So we've talked a lot about that control piece. And control truly happens when because we can only control our own thoughts. And that's where the calmness comes in, is when we can get control of our thoughts. So I want you to take a deep breath with me right now. In, hold it, and release. What does your body feel? And as we've been doing these lives, have always ended with I didn't get the box out earlier, sorry. So remember, I am a therapist and I've been trained in somatic therapy. And so we've been pulling a card each time we come on. So let's pull a card for today. What looks good? What looks good? This one looks good. So this is called stretch and release. Stretching reduces the muscle tension, thereby reversing the cycle of tension, then tightening and pain. Stretching has been shown to increase serotonin levels, i.e., the hormone that helps stabilize our mood, reduce stress, and overall makes us feel good, which causes a decrease in depression and anxiety. So, the reason I pull one of these cards each time we come is because these are very helpful for busy moms. They are usually things that we can do within a couple minutes, usually with no equipment. So instead of being like going to the gym, all of these somatic exercises can be used in your home, maybe in your office space, within a couple minutes of the day. And so, stretch and release starts with deep breathing. You will stand or sit comfortably, take a deep breath, inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. You're going to start with your neck. So you'll tilt your head to the right ear towards your shoulder. Hold it for 15 to 30 seconds, return to center, then repeat on the other side. Shoulder stretch, Extend your right arm across your chest. Press it with your left hand. Hold it for 15 to 30 seconds. Then the left. Oh gosh, does that feel good? I've been sitting here for a little while today, and so this actually feels really, really good. Then there's the chest stretch. Clasp your hands behind your back, straighten your arms, and lift your hands toward the ceiling. So you might not be able to see me. So it's like this. Release your hands and relax. Your upper back stretch. Extend your arms in front. Clasp your hands around. Clasp your hands and then round your back. So you can actually do that one standing or sitting. It feels really good too. You can tell that my back and my shoulders are feeling a little tight today. It may have also been from the gym last night, but it feels really good. And then your side stretch, you stand, feet hip width apart. You raise your arm over your head, lean to the left. And again, this you could do this sitting. And then you do it to the opposite side. Each stretch should be 10 to 15 to 30 seconds. And then you can do a hamstring stretch. Sit with your legs extended, reach towards your toes, and hold for 15 to 30 seconds. And then you'll finish with a deep breath. Taking a deep breath in and noticing your relaxed, tension-free body. And you take a deep breath out. So those are, again, these exercises that I have been sharing each time we go live are exercises that you can put into your day. Self-care does not mean you need to spend a lot of money or a lot of time. So all of these exercises you can do while you're working, while you're at home, anywhere that you need to feel. It just gets you regrounded, it takes care of yourself. Again, if we went all the way through those exercises and did it the 15 to 30 seconds, it probably would have been no more than 5 minutes. That would be really on the high end. So putting those couple things into your day will make a difference. And then the next step into calming your mind is grab my free Calm and Focus Breakthrough Kit. The link is inside the description. And that is a free toolkit that provides you some of the first steps that you'll take to get control of your thoughts. And then while you're at it, book your mission emotion call, and we can go through the toolkit and personalize it just for you. And we can take a look at some of those things that are overwhelming you and how do we take control back so that you feel more calm and you can stop overthinking. I'm sharing with my own experience. When I took control of my thoughts and stopped overthinking, one, I decreased the amount of headaches that I had completely. And now I only get a headache, maybe if I'm dehydrated. That's why you keep seeing me sip on some water. Or I, maybe have a cold. I also have no more tension in my necks. Yes, I am a little tight today, but I think from the gym last night, but those stretches do feel good. Even after just sitting in my office chair for a few hours. And I'm able to think more clearly. I used to like walk up the stairs and be like, why did I walk up here? I couldn't remember. And I truly was very concerned that I had the early signs of Alzheimer's. But what was happening was that my brain was overthinking. It was overloaded and I could not think clearly. So those things have, diminished now that I have stopped overthinking so much. So you don't have to be the mom who is always on. You can be the mom who feels calm, clear, and more connected, even when your day is disrupted or when there is a lot going on and it's very chaotic. So grab your free kit and book your call and make sure you subscribe because many of you viewers have not subscribed yet and you're missing out on all of the information that I can offer you by not getting that notification that I've dropped something new into the channel. So make sure you subscribe. All right.